right-hand turn down to the infield. Who will be sitting in victory lane in 75 laps? We'll find out as they come off of 4. Bill Galloway waves a green flag, and we're underway.
75 laps to settle the score here, and Rick Martin challenging on the outside to lead the first one. Kenny Spencer, though, goes toe-to-toe into turn 3, side by side off of 4. Kenny Spencer with a good run out of 4, and he's going to lead the first one.
Bobby Pelland right on the inside fills the hole underneath Martin with the 56 of Adams sitting 4th on the field. Jennison a little bit loose down the back straightaway, gathers it back in as he battles with Mike Brightman off of turn number 4 for 5th.
Jennison working the inside on Brightman as Adams now works the inside of Martin, who backslid a little bit, as now Bobby Pelland with inside position on Kenny Spencer as they battle for the leads. Pelland, your new leader.
Bobby Pelland works that inside lane, takes over the top spot, down into turns 1 and 2. Spencer settles in for second as Adams works the bottom lane of the 4-time Pro Stock champion. Adams edging out, not that time. Martin holds him off by a hair.
Martin looking to hang on the outside as Tommy Adams works the low groove. Kenny Spencer now trying to find grip up high as Adams hooked up on the low side. He gets alongside Kenny Spencer. They're even into 3, and it's Bobby Pelland starting to set sail in the lead.
Mike Brightman working the inside lane has gotten by Rick Martin. He sits 4th. Martin back to 5th now as Bobby Pelland sets the pace. Tommy Adams is 2nd. Brightman looking for 3rd. He battles with Spencer off of 4.
Bobby Pelland, your leader. Tommy Adams 2nd. Brightman storming up to 3rd place. Kenny Spencer settling in for 4th now. Just behind them, Rick Martin and Jennison, 5th and 6th. Battle is for 7th between Scully and Darling. That's for 7th as they go toe-to-toe into turn 1.
Jennison getting the spot there. Tom Scully Jr. works the bottom lane into 3 and 4. Darling trying to work his way up through the field, getting caught up on the outside early on as Jennison slides up. Scully looks for an advantage down to the inside, tries it again off of turn number 2.
Darling backsliding just a little bit. That allows Fournier to now slide on by on the inside. Darling definitely not able to find speed on the high groove right now, as even Daryl Stampfel is able to close in and slide right by on the inside. Darling going backwards as the leaders now starting to string out single file.
Darling running an old set of tires here, trying to bank them for the championship run. Up front, battle for the lead. Tommy Adams bombs his way down low, takes over the top spot off of 4.
Kenny Spencer steps out of line and gets behind Colby Fournier, letting 4 cars race to the inside. Colby Fournier getting to the inside of Tom Scully as Scully has to step out. Kenny Spencer continuing to stay up high and off the pace as yet another week of woes look to settle in.
Battle for 2nd now. Brightman down to the inside of Pelland off of turn number 4, takes the 2nd spot away. Pelland back to 3rd as the top 3 have broken away from the 14 of Martin.
Yeah, Kenny Spencer really off the pace, barely hanging on to that thing as he continues to circulate off the pace. Back at the front, Tommy Adams leading Mike Brightman and Bobby Pelland through 3 and 4. Adams with 1 win under his belt already as a rookie contender this season, looking to make it number 2 as 16 laps complete.
Tommy Adams leads it down into 3 and 4. A 5-car length lead advantage over the 27 of Brightman, and Brightman trying to close in that gap. They are running exact times. Rick Martin kicked up to the outside as Jennison squeezes by. Fournier gets by. Scully gets by as well. The one of Stampfel trying to work his way down as Martin shuts the door there.
Field settling into a groove here as we close in on 20 complete. Tom Scully with the look to the inside of Fournier. That's the battle for 5th. Scully with the nose in on Fournier. Fournier, though, able to shut the door into 3. Just behind them, Daryl Stampfel moves on by Rick Martin for 7th.
Keep an eye on your battle for that 5th position. Colby Fournier holding on right now, but a lot of pressure from Tom Scully Jr. as they roll down into 3 and 4. Scully all over the back bumper of Fournier as they roll down into turn number 1.
Adams, Brightman, and Pelland working their way by lap traffic, not impeding them a bit as Tommy Adams continues to stretch the legs of that number 56 machine, now with an 8-car length advantage over Brightman across the stripe.
Caution flag is out. Dave Darling comes to a stop up in turn number 2, and problems on the Bristol Toyota Alameda Farms Papa John's Pizza Machine. He is
Tommy Adams going to lead the field down to the green, rolling through 3 and 4, approaching the restart zone. Tim Bolduck looks at the field. Green flag waves in the air. Mike Brightman and Tom Adams into 1.
Darling not back out of the pits yet, and Brightman working the outside lane, trying to pick up his 4th win of the season. Looks to the outside. Adams battles back and holds on to the lead that time.
Even into 1. Adams jockeying just ahead, clears himself of Brightman down into 2. Bobby Pelland trying to hang tough on the inside as Mark Jennison with the head full of steam down into 1. Colby Fournier battling for 4th with Jennison as they dive into 3.
Jennison up top, Pelland and Fournier down on the inside as they roll down into turn number 1 and 2. Adams sets the pace. Second place is Brightman. Pelland is 3rd. Fournier is 4th. Here comes Scully looking for a top 5. Edges out ahead of Jennison, that time at the stripe.
Tommy Adams picking up right where he left off at the point, growing a 3-car length lead over Mike Brightman. Couple cars back, Tom Scully trying to clear himself of Jennison. He does. Daryl Stampfel next up to the plate, trying to challenge the inside of Jennison for 6th.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Field starting to stretch itself out around the 3rd mile, and Tommy Adams in control at lap number 28. As they head down into turn number 1, Adams in control, looking for his 2nd career Pro Stock win. Leads it off of turn number 4.
Bobby Pelland with the rear view mirror full of black and orange as Colby Fournier with the look to the inside now. Gets alongside of Bobby Pelland. That's for 3rd place on track. Tom Scully's there. 3 cars under a blanket as they wrap through 1 and 2.
Down the backstretch they go. Scully up in a 4th spot. Fournier up to 3rd. Pelland back to 5th. Good run for Daryl Stampfel, who sits 6th in that number 1. 7th is Jennison. Martin is 8th. 9th is Soulier. 10th is Tomasi. 31 laps up on the board, make it 32 this time across the stripe, and Tommy Adams in control.
Cars settling into a groove here. Still plenty of laps left to save tires, to reel in that car just in front of you as Tom Scully searches around the 16 of Fournier. Gets right up to that rear bumper off of 2 and down into 3. Nose to tail off of 4. Tom Scully looks low off of 4. Colby Fournier with the good run down the front stretch, though, able to hold Scully off. Well, Scully just maybe getting into that back left corner, having to reset and recalibrate for another lap.
Scully gave him a little tap off of turn 2, but Fournier was not deterred on that one as they come off at 2 again. Scully taking a look to the inside, but Fournier holding on. 36 laps are complete. 39 laps remain. It is Adams, Brightman, Fournier, Scully, and Pelland, your top 5.
Adams clicking off another lap. Brightman close in tow, several car lengths. The rest of the field snakes in behind. Approaching cross flags this time. Tommy Adams crossing and leading another lap. Colby Fournier and Tom Scully not done sparring for 3rd place as Scully searching around, looks for the crossover move off of 2, has an inside bumper on Fournier, gets to the inside through 3 and 4. Scully's there off of 4. Fournier just trying to charge ahead, has a bumper advantage down through 1 and 2. Scully hanging tight to the inside.
Side by side down the back straightaway, but Fournier keeps that 16 flying up on the outside lane and shuts the door on Tom Scully. Scully drifts up high, tries another crossover move, this time off the 2nd corner. What a run he gets. Evens up with the F-16 into 3 and 4. Scully looking for 3rd, and he's got it at the stripe.
Yeah, a lot better run that time. Was able to get pass, but Colby Fournier going to try and dish it right back. Couldn't quite time it. The bobble lets Bobby Pelland into the inside now. He has a front bumper to the inside of Fournier. Can't quite get the nose pointed down the front stretch. He's going to have to settle back behind Fournier. That's for third, fourth, and fifth.
Trouble on Danny Tebow's number 78. He comes to a halt off of turn number 2. Brings out the second caution of this event. Lap number 43 is in the books, and Fournier, Tebow pulls away once the caution comes out.
Tonight, field crossed back up, rolling through the restart zone. Tommy Adams going to get things started again. Green flag waves. Tom Scully looks to the inside. Mike Brightman looks for the early challenge on the outside.
And Tom brought him down awfully slow and waited to the last second to throw that throttle down. But off of 4, he finds himself back where he was out front, but only by a nose. And here comes Tom Scully right into the fight for the top.
Brightman hanging tough on that high groove, looking to find grip high off of 4. Tommy Adams, though, with good speed down into 1, able to clear himself of Brightman. Brightman settling in behind. Tom Scully behind Brightman for third.
Yeah, Brightman knows he's only got a couple of laps the way that 56 was running, and he tried to get a shot off of 2, but got caught up on the berm. It upset the car. Adams set sail off of 2.
Bobby Pelland, 5th in the line as the leaders start to string single file. Jennison 6th. Rick Martin now 7th. Just behind him, Daryl Stample and Ryan Soulier battling for 8th.
Off the second corner, Soulier taking that 8th spot away from the one of Daryl Stample. Good second run for Soulier. Battle for second. Tom Scully Jr. all over the 27 of Brightman. Taking a peek down to the inside. The F-16 of Colby Fournier right behind as they come off of turn number 4. Scully again takes a look down low.
Scully getting that 2 car to get real good turn off of 2 and 4 tonight. We saw him able to get the inside on Fournier a few laps ago before the restart. Scully trying to look for the same opportunity on the 27 of Brightman here.
Yeah, Brightman not giving up that bottom lane, though. Nice and smooth off the corner. Holds that bottom groove down through 3 and 4. And that allows Fournier to close up the gap. They come across the stripe. Pelland and Jennison getting close in that battle for 5th. Down into 1 and 2. Scully down to the inside one more time. Brightman shuts the door.
Scully having to play offense and defense here as Fournier clicking right along and keeping pace with these 2 drivers just in front of him. That's Brightman, Scully, and Fournier for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Just behind them, Pelland and Jennison sparring for 5th place across the stripe.
Brightman loose down the front straightaway. Scully dives to the outside, takes that 2nd spot away. Fournier trying to follow through up top. Down the backstretch, battle for 3rd.
Fournier settling in. Pelland right at his bumper as he tries to do so. Can't quite get clear. Now he does, maybe down into turn 1. Fournier just sliding in front of Pelland, checking Pelland up a little bit, giving Jennison a shot to the inside. He's there. Jennison with the look to the inside of Pelland. Sails right on by, taking down 5th place.
Mark Jennison up inside the top 5 now for the first time tonight as he slides by Bobby Pelland. Pelland going back to work up front. Tommy Adams is broken away. Almost a full straightaway advantage over Tom Scully Jr. They roll down the back straightaway. Scully gets some breathing room between he and Brightman down into 3.
Pro Stock settling back into a rhythm here. Just shy of 20 laps to go. Tommy Adams clicking the laps off as your leader.
Bobby Pelland looks to the inside of Jennison. A little bit of contact. Jennison chases it up the racetrack. Pelland dives down to the inside. Battle for 5th off of turn number 2. Pelland on the inside. Jennison up top.
Battle rages on. Pelland just working that bottom, trying to keep it off of the 22 of Jennison. Jennison looking for a crossover. Can't quite keep the momentum up. Having to settle in behind Pelland. He's right at the rear bumper of the 12th, though. Rick Martin now closing in on that battle as well, as now Soulier and Stample join behind as they snake down the backstretch.
60 laps are complete. 15 remain for the Tommy Adams show here tonight. Down the backstretch off of turn number 4, your leader comes. A full straightaway advantage over Tom Scully Jr. as they roll across the stripe. Adams still running the fastest lap of the race. He is still faster than everybody else out there, even those running in clear traffic.
Tommy the Bomb Adams with rocket-like speed tonight. An entire straightaway between him and the next challenger. Mike Brightman with the rearview mirror full of Fournier off of 2. That's for third place.
Fournier taking a look down to the inside off of turn number 4. Now peaks up high. Brightman making that car as wide as possible, trying to stay on the podium as Fournier battles down to the inside. They roll down to the 3. Fournier drags it deep. Off the corner they come. Battle for third. Brightman up top. Fournier down low.
Some late race excitement starting to bubble over. Brightman and Fournier side by side. Battle for third, just getting going, just behind them. Jennison with the dive to the inside of Pelland. That's for 5th place. Laps winding down here. Colby Fournier just trying to squeeze into the inside of Brightman.
Brightman trying to shut the door, but Fournier is still there as they roll down the back straightaway. Jennison has gotten by Pelland for 5th. Here comes Fournier, battling with Brightman off of 4. Brightman's got to back off. Fournier used the lap car as a pick, and it worked. He finds himself 3rd.
Yeah, moving pick indeed, and that allows Jennison to just clear.
Jennison around off of 4.
Tricky situation down into turn 4 as they started closing up on that lap traffic of 78 Danny Tebow, and Jennison just had to try and get down low so that he wasn't impeded by lap traffic, and Pelland wasn't willing to completely give him the window to slide down, and just enough contact made to set Jennison sliding.
Picked up his first win in the 2nd week of the season. Had some good runs. He's had a fast car each and every week. Bad luck and misfortune have struck him. Tonight, tries to get back on the other side of Lady Luck. Leads it down into 1 and 2 by a half a car length over Tom Scully Jr. Here comes Colby Fournier diving down to the inside of Kid Scully. 3 wide deep in the pack as Pelland makes some moves.
3 wide indeed as Pelland and Spencer split Tomasi. Not Spencer, Soulier rather. They get things settled out back. Out front though, Tommy Adams looking to break free from the field, but Colby Fournier giving chase.
Fournier getting stronger as the race goes on with 4 laps to go this time across the stripe. About a half a car length separating the top 2. They roll down into the 1st and 2nd corner. Colby Fournier right up on the back bumper, but down the back stretch. Adams opens up a little bit of breathing room down across the stripe with 3 to go. A 2 car length advantage down into 1.
Field snakes single file as Colby Fournier may be the last remaining challenger for Tommy Adams, as Tommy Adams crosses the stripe taking 2 to go, this time by Colby Fournier. Time running out to make a move.
White flag in the air as Adams rolls off the corner. He needs 4 more perfect laps. He gets loose, tries to close it. Fournier right there on the tail. Down the back stretch they go. Adams needs a good 3rd and 4th corner. Fournier up on the tail. They come off of 4, and Tommy Adams back in victory lane. 2nd place to Colby Fournier. A great run for him. Finishing 3rd, Tom Scully Jr. with Rick Martin and Darrell Stampfel, the top 5. It's been a while, but tonight, Bill Galloway down here presenting a new American Racer hat. Tommy, this car was money tonight.
Yeah, the car was good. I got to thank Nick and Steve Blaze. We worked on the car all week. We pretty much got it back to where it was when I first came.
You've had a lot of bad luck over the past several weeks. The car has been close, but the luck hasn't been there. Does this feel like it's going to turn it right around for you?
Yeah, we had a lot of bad luck with tires going down and just the car off. But this is good. I was going to be happy with a top 3, but a win is good.
A win is better than a top 3.
Yeah, I'm happy.
I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank Nick, Steve Blaze, my dad, Stephanie for sponsoring, all my sponsors. Yeah, there's a lot.
Tell us about that last restart with Colby all over the back bumper. It looked like he got real close to you a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't know how many restarts I had left in the car. That was probably the final one.
Looked a little loose late, but congratulations. Win number 2, ladies and gentlemen, for Tom the Bomb Adams. A great run and a season best for our second place finisher, Colby Fournier. A good run, Colby. The car seemed to get better and better as the race went on.
Yeah, we were really good at the end. I kind of feel like we gave that away. We were messing with some stuff, and I feel like we left a little bit on the table. But I think we got a good car to work with and a good baseline for the rest of the season.
Few races left to still get that first win of the season.
Yeah, I think we're close. It's just going to take a little bit of tweaking, and I think we'll get it.
A lot of people to thank getting you back up here on the podium.
Yeah, first and foremost, I got to thank Kenny and Janine. They give me everything I need. Taz's Barbecue, Cost Insurance, Bassett Electric, B&M Maintenance. It's just everybody. Lucas and my dad, we're in the shop all the time, all week, and just trying to get it better and better. But Kendra, of course, I can't forget her.
You almost did, by the way. If she hadn't walked by, you might have forgotten her.
I'd be sleeping on the couch if I did.
Congratulations, Colby Fournier finishing second here tonight. Third place to Tom Scully, Jr. Tom, another podium finish. Car seemed to go away from you just a little bit at the end.
Yeah, it definitely did. I don't know what happened there. I felt like I had no right front tire on it. I don't know. The bleeder might have bled down and killed it.
A good third place finish after a 75 lapper tonight's got to feel real good. The podium finish has been coming for you lately.
Yeah, that's 6 in a row now, so we're definitely happy with that. It was a fun race, though. We had a decent car.
A lot of people to thank.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to thank Woodruff's, Simpson's Auto Care, Helja South Coast Power Equipment, Raps Auto Parts, Distance Racing Chassis, my crew. The guy stuck all by me all week. We fixed this thing and got it back pretty good.
All right, congratulations. Another podium finish for Tom Scully, Jr. How about a round of applause for our top 3 here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, finishing third. Tom